I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big.
Greetings, Gamer Pack. Kiba Snowpaw here, your go-to ice wolf, living it up in the realm of gaming, enemy, and manga since the electric hues of the 80s. Today, I've got a piece of gaming history for you all, a game that I've been part of since its humble Kickstarter beginnings. Let's sit around the virtual bonfire, lean back on our blocky Minecraft chairs, and have a howl at a little gem called something to do with love. This labor of love kicked off in 2018 and has come a long way since its demo days. And yes, I was there, my paw print firmly imprinted in its digital snow, helping it amass a furry fantastic $10,842 out of a $5,000 Kickstarter goal. Now, that's what I call exceeding expectations. As an old school furry who owns a DVD copy, how retro, I must say that the game's art style isn't my usual cup of hot cocoa. Still, the aesthetic has a charm that resonates like a cartoon you'd sneakily watch as a pup on a Saturday morning, disregarding chores and grown-up responsibilities. Paws on deck. Let's dig into the nitty-gritty. We're traversing the vast digital tundra here, and I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 snowflakes, a rating more delicate than a snow leopard's paw print. Why? Well, let's just say we have a bit of a snowbug situation. But as an early backer, I've faith in the developers. They're working hard on patches, like a diligent beaver on a dam. And here's the silver lining. The creators are engaging with the community, listening to us, and not just nodding their heads while munching on digital salmon. Gameplay-wise, it's like wandering in a whiteout blizzard half the time. The storyline lacks a clear path, and I felt as lost as a desert rabbit in the Arctic. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a pup who needs constant hand-holding, but a little direction wouldn't hurt. Here's hoping the blizzard clears soon, revealing a more navigable path. Voices echoing across this digital landscape offer another point of contention. I've seen more emotion in a lo-fi anime dub than some of the voices in this game. Case in point, our protagonist, Wilson. His voice is as generic as that one white t-shirt every guy apparently owns. I mean, I'm not saying every protagonist needs to sound like Wolverine, but let's inject a little life into our character. Shall we? In games like this, I prefer the silent protagonist route. It lets us players fill in the gaps, add our own vocal flair. Imagine the character's voice just as we want it. The dialogue takes wild turns, veering off into random tangents faster than a squirrel spotting a particularly juicy acorn. The game offers a phone, but its usage is unclear. An enigma, like trying to decode why dogs chase their tails. I would love to use it to call up the ladies for dates instead of wandering aimlessly around town like a stray. Moreover, the NPCs, while they give the place a lived-in vibe, repeat their lines more than an old record player with a scratch disc. Seriously, if one more person tells me the mall has new owners, I'll consider becoming a hermit. However, it's not all blizzards and broken records here. The game does shine through the snowstorm with its unique style and distinct charm. Yes, it needs a lot of grooming and bug squashing. But underneath all that, it's a game worth howling about. The game offers an option of choices, a feature as rare as a hairless bear in the gaming world. Plus, the passion of the creator is evident, a burning fire in the midst of the icy landscape that is the current state of the game. In its current form, I cannot wholeheartedly recommend the game. It's like recommending a half-baked pie. Sure, the crust might be tasty, but the filling is still raw. But I do believe once the bugs are fixed and the game is patched up, it could be a real gem. As of now, though, I'd say hold off on purchasing it until the issues are resolved. To put it all in a nutshell, no, not one stored by the squirrels for the winter. Something to do with love shows promise. It's a new pup in the pack, a little lost, a little confused, but with time and a little training, it could grow into a real leader. For now, it's playable if you turn off the extra graphical options. But I'm waiting for that day when it's not just playable, but irresistibly enjoyable. Until then, this is Kiba Snowpaw, signing off and hoping for less bugs and more love in the future of gaming. Happy howling, my furry friends.